In this multimodal presentation, we will learn about the key concepts about multiliteracies pedagogy. You will notice QR codes on some of the slides. Those are links to more in-depth information you can access at your leisure. Historically, in the industrial era, the world was more stationary and people lived in one place and had one job for life, thus needed limited workforce and cultural skills. They only needed to be literate in that language and culture. Literacy meant learning the standard form of language, paper and pencil, print-based seed work. Schools were created in an image of factory lines. With people starting to relocate, migrate, and immigrate, they learned more than one language, the culture of the new place, and so on. With that, literacies definition emerged. Then, the world became digitally and technologically advanced. Therefore, the definition of what it means to be literate and successful evolved once again. Multiliteracies encompasses those additional changes. In 1994, 10 professionals from different fields of education met to share and discuss their concerns about the state of education and the implications of what it means to be literate in this fast-changing world of technology, scientific revolution, and life worlds. Contemporary education should be focusing on preparing the new generations to lead successful cultural and economic lives in equitable ways. The group called themselves the New London Group. The fruit of their work was published in 1996 and is considered a manifesto for the concept of multiliteracies. The multi indicates the multiplicity of economic, cultural, and linguistic worlds of our students, the increasing globalization, as well as the way literacy has changed in accordance with the technological advances. Multiliteracies, in short, means understanding and producing meaning in different cultural and social contexts using multiple text modes. We will now focus on the what of multiliteracies pedagogy. In today's world, we make meaning using multiple modes, often in combination, thus the term multimodality, a very important concept in multiliteracies pedagogy. As you probably noticed, this presentation is a multimodal one. As teachers, we need to guide our students to choose different uses of modes for different purposes and audiences. They need opportunities to use different modes for research as well as to present their learning. Consider this example. What a difference multimodality makes. Let's turn to the how of multiliteracies. How students learn. How do we teach them? The New London Group suggests a framework of design that effective 21st century teachers should use. It includes available design, the prior knowledge and resources we already use to make meaning, designing, the active process of engaging with the resources, the learning, for example, listening, seeing, reading, or manipulating, and the redesigned, the new or transformed meaning. To implement the framework of design, we should implement the 4 practices as they were originally referred to, or knowledge processes as they are called now. Situated practice or experiencing, starting from where the students are at. Learners bring a diversity of life worlds, and this practice provides an opportunity to demonstrate their prior knowledge. So as teachers, we can build on those and recognize where the gaps are, thus plan and support the students accordingly. For our Canadian context, the use of assessment for learning is crucial here. Overt instruction or conceptualizing is where we teach explicitly. We continuously use assessment as learning and scaffold students in their learning, especially metacognition, to be able to describe and analyze their own learning. Critical framing or analyzing. During this stage, students learn to critically analyze the components of their learning or project. They are able to describe what the particular design is for, how it works, why is it important to be involved in it, and the like. Students collaborate, discuss and question, for example, the meaningfulness of the project, make predictions, present hypotheses, etc. Our role is to support students and provide feedback. Transform, practice, or applying. Here, we celebrate the learning process and showcase what we've learned. It is about how the project transformed us as learners. Students are able to apply just acquired skills and knowledge to new situations. A presentation, such as the one you are viewing, could be used to convey such learning. Access to multiliteracies provides empowerment and equity. Our students will be expected to have 21st century competencies to get good jobs. They will need to be critical thinkers using multimodal text to interpret and create information. Multiliteracies pedagogy will prepare them for their futures. In conclusion, to address the networked, global, and fluid learner of this digital age, we must make learning about design, or the grammar of meaning making, and their social purpose, or transforming learners. I hope I was able to convince you to use multiliteracies pedagogies in your practice. If so, I am looking forward to teaming up and working together to develop new tools, skills, and further knowledge. Thank you for your attention.